Okay, we back live again, man. For some strange reason, my camera shut off. Technical difficulties. But anyway, man, we are living in the Matrix Part Two. How to become successful and how to make money. All right, I'm about to explain it to you. Sorry about that, y'all. Um, Everything is back working properly now. But I'm about to explain. I'm about to explain to you um, how to actually live the right way, the proper way. Okay. Um, like I said, folks, once your eyes open to the reality that we actually live inside of a matrix, things get really, really trippy. Okay. And again, this is just my opinion. All right. This is just my belief. This is just my philosophy. But like I said, if you out there, if you have been noticing some of the things that I'm explaining in this video, then we might be on to something. Okay, we might be on to something. All right. But again, if this is not your cup of tea, don't let this make you unsubscribe or nothing like that. This is just another topic of discussion that I wanted to discuss for people out there who are trying to become successful and they are trying to make financial revenue or whatever the case may be. All right. But anyway, we living in a matrix upon matrices. All right. And I don't know if you've been noticing lately, like if you are a chosen one or if you consider yourself a highly spiritual person, then you eventually get to a point to where you don't fit in with things no more. You don't fit in with people no more. You don't fit in with it no more. It starts to become like something that is not a part of you anymore. You know what I mean? I noticed me like when I was just in Walmart just recently, like I was checking out my groceries at the self checkout, and at times you will have these little epiphanies that hit you, and it's kind of like you're not really there, but you're there. You know, and you're looking around at people out everywhere you go. You're looking around at all these people, and it's kind of like you can see people actually living in programs, kind of like sort of so to speak. You know what I mean? It's like nobody's real anymore. Nobody's being authentic. Nobody's genuine. It's like people are really not even alive. You know what I mean? It's like people are living, but they're not even really alive. And you can notice it like in people's facial expressions. You can notice it in the way they are moving and stuff like that. And it just be like, yo, wow, like we are literally surrounded by AI. Like this is AI around us. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, um, I just caught myself at the register and I just looked around at everybody and I'm just like, where am I? You know, I'm like, what is this? Like, and y'all know, like at Walmart now, they've taken away, I don't even think people notice that they've taken away every cashier that ever existed in Walmart. And they're slowly making everything self checkout. It's like technology, you know? And I'm just like looking at people, I'm looking at people that are trying to operate these self checkouts. They don't really know how, and they don't know how to press the buttons on the screen because it's just the technology is becoming too sophisticated for elderly people, for anybody who's just not willing to let technology check them out at the register versus having somebody else do it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember the days when we used to go to the grocery store and stuff like that, and it was somebody like beep, 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 beep. And the only thing you had to do was just whip out your money or whip out your card or something like that. And you had a bagger that was bagging up your groceries and things like that. And even the days of the bagger or the cart boy have been you know casted out, and nowadays you got old women who are walking to their cars with heavy products like 24 cases of water and lots of groceries, and she's too old, she can't even really put it in the car. Like I literally had to help this old lady today who was behind me checking out at the register, and I checked out my stuff before her, obviously, but I went to my car. Lo and behold, the same lady that was behind me at the register that was checking out after me, because we was at the real self check, like not self checkout, we was at the real checkout, like where it was a cashier, because it's like, um, I'm sitting there waiting on all the people at self checkout. Now, mind you, all the people at self checkout are like hella slow. You feel me? Like everybody's moving slow. They just don't know how technology works that fast. So here I am at the back just looking like. Then all of a sudden, this lady comes out the middle of nowhere and she's like, "Hey, are you in line?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in line." I thought she was trying to check out too and just wondering if I'm in line. Come to find out, she's the manager of the whole store. So she's like, "Hold on, I'm gonna get somebody to check you out." And I'm listening to her. She's like, "Hey, can you come on register number 6 and check out this guy. He has a cart full of groceries." And so I looked at her like, "Wow, I didn't think that you was the manager." She was like, "I'm sorry about that." I'm like, "No, it's nothing to be sorry about. I mean, thank you." She's like, "Yeah, he's gonna check you out at register number 6." So I went to register number 6, and here I am, being checked out by this guy, and he's doing it the old school way. Beep, 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 beep. Beep. And like I said, the old lady comes behind me. She puts the little divider thing, but after my groceries, and starts putting her groceries up. And I check out. I go to my car and put my groceries in the car. The next thing you know, as I'm sitting in my car ready to drive off, I see that same lady. Her car is parked beside my car on the left side, and she looks at me and she's like looking with this like perplexed look, like you was just in front of me in the line. And she had a whole cart full of groceries, and she had to be at least like 70, 80 years old. So I stepped out and I was just like, "Don't worry, it's Valentine's Day." I was like, "Don't worry, ma'am, I'm gonna put that in the car for you." So I helped her with all her groceries and put the stuff in the car for her. She's old, this old white woman. And I was just like, and I got back in the car when I finished, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like thinking to myself, I'm like, man, where have the traditional days gone where you had the guy who was bagging the groceries actually taking the groceries out to assist the elderly? You feel me? It's like, so you mean to tell me you guys are gonna just use self checkout registers, take away people's jobs, use self checkout registers, take away the bag boy from the elderly lady, all because you want to save money? Where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, these are the type of things that chosen ones notice, man. Listen, it's your big bro Trend, man. I'm live, right? I'm live. I'm live and direct. Okay. Y'all, I can see all y'all comments and reactions over in the comment section. Okay. So anyway, I want to talk to y'all about like success, and I want to talk to y'all about like attracting money into your life, because I know that's something that a lot of spiritual people are struggling with and they just don't seem to get it. I have these discussions all the time with some of my closest friends, and it's just like, me personally, I am so fed up and sick and tired of seeing so many people who are spiritual not succeeding. You know, it's like it's like people know their Bibles like the back of their hand, but they don't know how to align it up with their real life to where they're actually uh thriving in real life according to the Bible. You get what I'm saying? Uh God says you're supposed to be abundant, you're supposed to be prosperous. But I'm tired of seeing spiritual people not abundant and not prosperous. And I know the reason why. Okay. And so that's what I'm about to tell you in this video. Some people are not going to like it because they want to continue to stay in their own mental belief of what they think. Okay. Some people are going to accept it because y'all guys can see what's happening. As I said in part 1 of the video that got cut off earlier, we're shifting, y'all. We're shifting. Everything has been sped up rapidly. I don't know if you've noticed, but like days go by super fast now. Like 24 hours go by like that. It's like you don't even know how fast. Like when you look up, it's 5 o'clock, and you like, yo, really? I gotta go back to sleep. So time is sped up. Time has sped up so much that you probably don't even sleep at night. You probably don't even get tired no more. You're like, yo, I don't even really want to go to sleep. You've become you're a night owl now. You know what I mean? You have extreme amounts of energy at night and you just wonder why. You know what I mean? Some of y'all are like, well, it's the moon phases. It's the moon phases. Nah, it's really simply because time has sped up. Okay. Um, our lifestyle has sped up. Okay. And that's because we are accelerating at a higher vibrational rate. All right. And this is why so many people are being left behind, because they don't know how, if not unless you listening to me, they don't know how to increase their vibration. Okay. And this is what this is all about, folks. All this stuff is about energy, it's about vibrations, and it's about frequencies. Okay. And so we're going to talk about the whole success factor. All right. Um, Let me go ahead and tell you that this is what I want to start by saying. All right. So, folks, one thing you have to realize is that, first of all, if you're in here, get this video a thumbs up. Okay. I need to get it to 50 likes real quick before I go on. Okay. I see all y'all commenting and stuff, but get me up to 50 at least. If you're just not tuning in, I made a part 1, but my camera cut off on accident. Sorry about that. But just get this video a thumbs up right now if you vibing with me right now. But anyway, this is how you begin to understand how powerful your vibration is. All right. Everything that is physical in our reality, it didn't just come into existence, folks. It didn't. Everything from this microphone to this computer, to my hat, to your cell phone, all of these physical objects, these tangible things that you can touch, that you can see with your 2 eyes. All right. The truth is, all of these things came from man. They came from somebody's mind. Okay. Everything, folks. So what we're seeing, like what you're seeing around me, even like in my studio, what you're seeing in your hand, the device that you're holding, what you're seeing is basically manifestations of what man could actually create, as God is actually able to create. Okay. So every physical thing, necklaces, jewelry, your balloons that you got for Valentine's Day, your card, your glass of wine that you're sipping on tonight. Once upon a time, there was somebody who said, we need to create a cup that has a skinny body to it, but a flat base and a big body top part of it so that it can hold wine. And there were a lot of people that probably went against this guy and said, or this woman, and said, you're crazy. That sounds stupid. What are you going to do? I'm going to make something tangible that is able to hold liquid in style, in fashion, versus just this cylinder cup. Oh, that's stupid. I don't believe in you. Who you think you are? Let's go over here, girls. He's so far gone. Like, that's retarded. But whoever invented the wine glass, first and foremost, the thought was just in his or her imagination. All right. And even though they couldn't see it in physical reality, it didn't exist. They couldn't touch it. They couldn't actually hold it yet. They still, for some strange reason, thought that strange idea of that wine glass would be necessary for somebody to drink in style. All right. To the point and the degree of they thought about it so deeply. They thought about this wine glass so much. They gave it energy day and night, that they was able to begin to start to change water to wine. Right? then the unthinkable began to happen. All right. The universe outside of us, the creation around us, that's always watching us, that's always listening to us, that's always working alongside of our thoughts, begin to bring into fruition all the tools, all the people, all the opportunities that that man needed in order to bring that wine glass into existence. Why did that happen? How does that happen? Because faith is the things that we hope for, but you cannot see it. This man had faith in a wine glass. Somebody had faith in a microphone. But a lot of people never gonna believe it because they can't see it. Okay? And then eventually, once that person becomes aware of all the blessings and the tools and the devices and the people and the opportunities that are coming to him for his manifestation to exist in reality, he takes all the tools and he builds it in real life. Next thing you know, we got a wine glass. Next thing you know, we got energy bracelets. Next thing you know, we got an iPhone. Next thing you know, we got a Samsung Android phone. Because everything around us in our reality is just creations. These are creations, folks. We living in a creational world. You understand? So once you begin to understand that concept and that way of thinking, then you begin to understand how powerful you are. All right. But you can continue to remain stuck in a 3D. You can continue to remain to be stuck in a hateful, jealous, prideful mindset and thinking that I affect your reality because you hate me. When really I don't have nothing to do with your reality. You co-create your own reality by the way you think. You can continue to be a jealous, envious person and be mad at your sister or be mad at your brother. Okay? Because they know how to co-create better than you. You can continue to live like that if you want. It ain't gonna do you but bring you struggle, pain, anxiety, depression. And that's where money comes into effect because money does not even really exist. Money is just simply energy, folks. Trent, how is money energy? I just told you. First, it was something that existed in somebody's mind. The dollar never really existed until somebody came up in their mind. Let me come up with something that we can exchange for and barter for goods. Let's call it a dollar. Nobody believed it. Everybody thought it was stupid. Everybody thought it was just dumb. Until somebody actually brought it into existence, and now we have this thing called currency, capital, money, funds. And it was brought into existence from somebody's mind who thought that we need to have this thing called money that we can exchange for somebody's time, that we can exchange for goods, and we could use it. It's just energy. It's just energy. Now, that person who was thinking about money and who brought money into invention, I don't know who it was that brought money into invention. Sorry for my lack of education. I don't have a degree. Okay, I just know these things. All right. Shouts out to that person who created money and brought it into existence. Now we have something that you can give to me for my time. Okay? It's not really real. It's not really real. It's just physical object. It's just a physical object. If I wanted to call this money right here and I wanted to put George Washington face on it and put 20 up here and 20 in the other corner and 20 in the corner, this will be money. All right? This will be money. So when you see like a real physical dollar, it's still just an object. It's not really anything that is valuable. It has no value. It's an object. Just like the microphone, just like the keyboard. It's an object, folks, that we have been led to believe that it's valuable because somebody believed that it would be valuable one day in exchange for barter for goods and products. Now, you might ask yourself, well, how do I get more of that, Trent? Well, listen, I'm about to tell you. How do you make money? All right. 99.9% of you will not grasp this. And this is what I'm talking about, because I already know a lot of y'all, it just goes over your mind. You don't understand it. But if you ever want to understand it, get my Money Vortex course. I'm gonna put that in the comment section at the top after this video. If you want my Money Vortex course, matter of fact, I'm gonna just put it right here, right now, because this is the way that I started to get it when I did the Money Vortex stuff. Let me go to my courses real quick. If you want to get the Money Vortex and you want to do this stuff on your own without listening to me, then be my guest. I don't know if it's gonna post a link in there yet, but look in the comment section right now, you'll see it. But anyway, let's talk about how we get that thing called Benjamin Franklin. Let's talk about that thing that we get called bread. I figured it out, folks. I figured it out a long time ago, and I put all of that stuff inside the Money Vortex. It worked for me. I don't know if it worked for you, but if you want to experiment with the way I learned it, get the Money Vortex. It's going to be at the very top of the comment section after this video. Okay, so it's not going to be down there now. It's probably not going to be able to be clickable inside the chat right now because they just turned off that option. But just wait till this video is over, and when it's finished processing, it's going to be at the very top, and you can click it. It's called the Money Vortex. But anyway, so whoever created the concept of money, they thought in their mind upon creating it that it must be obtained by a feeling. Okay, a feeling. All right. And this is why so many people are struggling. This is why so many people are broke nowadays. Shouts out to all my women out there. Happy Valentine's Day to all y'all sisters out there, by the way. Believe it or not, I speak to a lot of women on the phone more than I do men, and I know exactly why. Women have been given a gift of feeling and emotion. Women are spiritual, really spiritual beings, whether they are Christian based or not. Okay, women are naturally spiritual because y'all are the creators of life. All right, so there's a lot of thought running through women constantly in her mind all the time, not because she has been programmed that way, but simply because she has been created that way. Okay, women have a creative power inside of them, and if you're a woman watching this and you understand how to begin to control it, and rather than it control you, you will know how to get money really easy. Okay, and I'm not talking about working at a strip club, and I'm not talking about finding the 6-figure to 7-figure guy. All right, I'm talking about finding it within yourself, because it's all about feeling. To get this thing that we call money, currency, financial stability, it's all in your feelings, folks. I figured this out years ago. I used to always wonder why I was so broke. I wanted money ever since a kid because my daddy used to make a lot of money, and it was just ingrained in me that, you know what I'm saying, I should make money. You know what I mean? My mama always had good jobs. You know what I mean? My mama used to buy all kind of stuff for me and my brother, like all the time. And I just grew up with that same mindset. Like, I want to get money now for myself so I can go buy the type of stuff that I want to buy. I mean, I've had enough of mama and daddy taking care of me. I want my own stuff now. So it was ingrained in me as a kid to earn money because my parents was hustlers. You understand? And it just wouldn't work. No matter what I would do, I could not get that thing called money. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. I read damn near every book in the library. I watched every podcast. I watched all the seminars. I even tried to go buy all the fancy clothes that everybody was wearing. You know what I mean? And I just still could not understand why I could not make money. I couldn't get hired at the jobs that I really wanted that paid the big money. They wouldn't hire me there. And I'm just like tripping, like, yo, what is it that what am I missing? So I began to study a little bit more about psychology. And I began to study a little bit about neurology, all right, which is the study of the brain. And the only reason why I was doing this stuff because I wanted to have more pairs of shoes. I was like, I was willing to do whatever it took, bro, to live a better like material lifestyle. Because at that time I was into material stuff because that's all I seen growing up. Like, my parents and them had some stuff, and I just was like, bro, I want that same stuff, but for myself. And so I began to study about uh feelings. I began to study about feelings. And it felt weird as a man to be reading The Seat of the Soul. It felt weird as a man to be reading a book called The Seat of the Soul, or The Heart of the Soul by Gary Zukov. Y'all gotta look up that author. Look up that author, I'm tongue tied. Gary Zukov. Gary Zukav. And I read all his collection of books. He have The Seat of the Soul, The Heart of the Soul. And so I'm reading these books about like the feelings, the heart, all this sentimental stuff. And I'm just like feeling weird while I'm reading, like, man, like, dang, man, this, it's going to make me a big supporter of the LGBT community. I'm like, well, I never had no problem with them anyway, but dang, I feel weird. Like, okay, all right. The heart needs to be open. You need to be receptive. And that's the heart chakra. And I'm just reading this stuff like, yeah, man, whatever, man. How am I going to get these new Jordans? So fast forward, I learned about how my feelings work. The whole time, the reason why I was struggling, the reason why I didn't have what I want, the reason why I didn't have my apartment, the reason why I didn't have the 5,000 condo I used to stay in, the reason why I don't have my SRT Charger no more that I bought brand new, and I just got me a whole nother car. The reason why I couldn't travel across the country and go to all these different states and stuff like that at that time, it was because the way I thought about myself, the way I felt about myself. I felt defeated. I felt like everybody owed me something. I was mad at people. I was mad at my mama. I was mad at my daddy. I was mad at my family. I was mad at my job. I blamed people for my situation. I felt like a victim. I walked around with a victim mentality. I had a lot of hate in my heart. I had a lot of spite in my heart. I felt all of these toxic feelings that was like stuck to me, and I could not get them off. And I'm just like, the books that I was reading helped me understand that it was like therapy. Like, the reason why you're not getting what you want is because you have to change the way you feel about yourself. So I was like, really? So that's all I got to do is just stop. All I got to do is stop having self-condemnation. So all I got to do is stop having self-hate. All I got to do is stop having this guilt on me. I felt like I was guilty for a long time. All I got to do is stop that. And then I would be able to get out the matrix. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll do it then. I guess. But see, coming from where I come from, we was raised listening to the Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? We was raised listening to Juvenile, bro. We was raised listening to Young Jeezy. We was raised on the hardcore. So we was hard. You know what I'm saying? As boys, as all my cousins, man, we was thugs. We was wearing the white tees. We was hard, man, in the hood. But if I wanted to have more money, I would have to change all of that. And it was hard because from where I'm from, that was considered soft. That was considered lame. That was considered weakness. That was considered just not real. But in order to get what you want, in order for me to have gotten what I want, I had to change the way I felt about myself. And I had to change all those feelings into happy feelings. The thing that we all consider lame. Being happy. And it's so simple. All you got to do is make a conscious decision and say, you know what? Forget what happened to me in the past. Forget what I've been through. Forget that I got fired. Forget that my family left me hanging. Forget that my parents didn't go to college. I don't care. I choose to be happy. And so I became so damn happy. I started supporting the LGBT community. I ain't lying. I really saw the importance of a rainbow. Shit, look at my background. I love purple now. I like purple now. I might turn these neon lights to make them pink. Shit. I see why Prince felt the way he felt, because he was tapped into manifesting money. Okay? Folks, basically what I'm saying is, if you want to have more money, whoever came up with the idea and the concept to create money and to manifest it into the real world, they was thinking that this should only be attracted to happy people. All right. Money will not come to you if you're angry. Money will run from you if you're angry. Money will run from you if you're jealous. Money will run from you if you're hateful of people. Money will run from you if you have anxiety. Money will just run from you if you are scared of everything, if you fear everything. Because remember, all those negative feelings are fear. But do you know what fear is? Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not really real. Fear is like a product on the shelf. All right. Your depression, your anxiety, all right, your gang stalking. It's like a cereal brand on the shelf. It's just sitting there. But do you know how many people go pick up that anxiety brand every day, even though they don't like it? Do you know how many do you know how many people pick up that gang stalking, that gaslighting brand, that Kellogg gang stalking brand, even though they don't like it? Do you know how many people, don't worry about that. Do you know how many people pick up the honeycomb jealousy brand, even though they don't like it? And they eat it. And they eat it. You know why? Because it tastes sweet. But it's really unhealthy for them. It's really unhealthy, but they eat it because that's all they was taught as a child, was to eat that cereal, eat that brand, just do it like that. And now they're just jealous. They're just hateful. They're just mean. They're spiteful, not realizing that they're actually controlling the way that they feel based on what they decide that they want to eat today. Once you decide that you don't want to eat anxiety no more, because remember, fear is just false evidence of the devil. Is not no power. The devil don't got power. The devil, he just presents himself and say, "Do you believe that I got power? Would you believe that everybody is scared of you? Because I'm gonna make you scared." That's what the devil do. He can't touch you. He can't hurt you. He can't harm you. He can't do nothing. But so many people buy his products off the shelf every single day, and they give him power. He don't have no power. But so many people buy the same negative, toxic products that the devil offers them every day. Yeah, let me get 3 of them. I want 3 anxieties. Hold on, let me see how much money I got. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Thank you. They just bought fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Now just think. Let's flip it up. Let's flip it around, since you want to make money now. And we know that money is only attracted to happy people. Okay? R. Kelly said it best. Happy people. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Keep the world turning. It's the secret, y'all. It's the secret, law of attraction. Now, let's just say every day you decided, instead of waking up in the morning, ladies, and buying jealousy and looking at another sister on Instagram because she posted a picture, because she got some new weave. Let's just say you decided to wake up tomorrow morning and you're gonna buy happiness. I'm happy no matter what. Goodness gracious, look at that smile. I'm just happy. I feel good about myself, y'all. Are you going through something? Nah, I'm good. Who mad at you? No, ain't nobody mad at me. I'm mad because I'm so happy. Goodness gracious, look at that smile. You can decide to buy peace when you wake up. I'm peaceful. I haven't failed yet. I haven't went down the drain yet. I'm still breathing. I'm still living. I still exist today. You can decide to buy peace. You can decide to buy abundance off the shelf. You know, hey man, I got everything, man. I feel like I got more than one black shirt. I got like 5, dog. Yeah. You got 5 black shirts. You think that's something because you bought them out of Macy's? It ain't nothing but a pack of 5 black. It don't matter, bro. I got 5 black shirts, bro. Your friends gonna think you crazy because they can't grasp the concept of how you are using your vibration to get what you want. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I'm chilling, man. I got it made. I got my bills paid. I got my bills. I paid my light bill. I paid my rent. I fed my kids. Boy, I'm prosperous. I'm prosperous. You come up with new words. I'm prosperous, man. I was able to take care of my mama today. But that's normal stuff. That's just adult stuff. You supposed to be taking care of your kid. It don't matter. I took care of my kids, man. Bro, I'm prosperous. Do you see how you begin to shift your vibration instead of going against yourself and hating everybody else and hating yourself? Do you see how you change your feelings to make you start thinking and manifesting everything that's good about yourself? You see the big difference? Do you see the big difference? I used to see white people when I was growing up, and I used to be asking myself, why are they so damn happy? Why they so happy, man? I wanted to be happy like that, but I didn't know how. But now I know how. You feel me? And this is what money is attracted to. When you are happy and you value yourself and you're buying all the products that you really love to eat off the shelf instead of buying toxicity, hate, rage, garbage, instead of buying fear, you begin to buy products that's only bigging up yourself, making you bigger, making you better, making you think better about yourself. Buy happiness. Don't be afraid to buy happiness, y'all. Now listen, here's the side effects to it. Now there's a lot of side effects. People around you will hate you. People around you think you're crazy. People around you will talk about you. Your family go against you because they think you're better than them. They'll tell you can see it. They'll tell you you're arrogant. They'll tell you you're excited. They'll tell you think too much and too highly of yourself. They'll think you all that. They'll say, why are you walking like that? They're gonna do all this. These are the side effects. Do you still want to buy it? Everybody else is gonna have their opinion, y'all. Because again, back to the big video, we are living in a matrix upon matrices. Many people will try to project their matrix on you. Many people that are really angry with their lives and they're really miserable, why do you think they comment on your stuff on your social media and they say, yeah, 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 yeah. The reason why they're doing this is because they're trying to project their matrices on somebody else to bring their energy down. So they have become the devil. Okay, they have become a product for the devil, which only can present itself to you and hope that you would buy it. So if you posted something or if you made something and somebody had a negative reaction, okay, toward you, then again, that's like the devil speaking to you and saying, look at me. Don't you feel bad about yourself? I just said this to you, Trend. I left a comment on your video. I'm going to make you feel bad. Do you buy it? Do you want it? Do you actually believe that you suck as a YouTube vlogger? Because you do, Trend. Oh my God. Are you making the same video all over again? Trend is a scammer, y'all. Look, y'all. Look. He's nobody, y'all. Look. But it's my choice to buy the fear. I have the choice to buy what I want to buy. But would I buy the fear? No, it doesn't suit me. It's not for me. But would I buy a comment to say, big bro, Trend, bro, you that dude, bro? I buy it. I'ma like it. And what's happening to Trend? The same thing is gonna happen to you. My feelings and my vibration is increasing. Okay. And the happiness inside of you will begin to increase. And the next thing you know, money will naturally start to attract to you because money is just energy that's coming to you according to how you feel that you are worth. How much are you worth, bruh? Oh, I get it. Oh, you want to go back to the good old days. You are worth what they told you was worth. Oh, I see. I see why you're having a hard time. Oh yeah, you ain't all that. You don't look that good, girl, do you? No, you ain't all that. You ain't like her. Oh, that's your value. Okay, well, guess what? That's where your bank account gonna be at too. It's gonna be like in lower value. It's gonna be negative signs all the time because you don't really value yourself. All right. Yes, y'all calling yourself queens. When are you gonna start feeling like it? I'm tired of talking like it. You can talk like that all you want. When are you gonna start feeling like it? And if you want to feel like a king or a queen, we gotta be able to notice it. We gotta see beautiful words come out your mouth. We gotta see how happy you are about life. We don't want to hear arguments. We don't want to hear problems. We don't want to hear how frustrated you is. We don't want to hear how bad your job is treating you. We don't want to hear how it ain't no good guys out here. When are you gonna be a king? When are you gonna be a queen? Because queens and kings don't talk like that. They get what they want all the time to the point that they know their value and they're extremely happy because they know that feeling is what matters when it comes to money. When you read the stories in the Bible of the kings and the kings that existed on earth and the pharaohs and stuff like that, you read the stories of people bringing them gold, people bringing them incense, and basically people bringing them damn near everything that they own to them. Why does that happen? Why did they attract all of this stuff from different empires and kings and queens from far and wide? How was they able to do that? Why would people give you everything that they own to you? You know why? Because you got the feeling and the vibration of pure happiness, pure love, and love is God. Okay. And God attracts everything. Okay. So get out the matrix, y'all. I'm tired of walking around and seeing people so with their lips poking out. Y'all get out the matrix. If you was angry today at anybody, you stuck in the matrix. Because you don't have to be angry at anybody when you can co-create everything that you want. Nobody has control over your life but you. I used to be that dude too. I used to talk a lot of shit. I still do today. I ain't gonna lie. I talk a lot of shit. But ain't nobody around me to hear it. But I understand that I understand when I am talking my shit about people, places, and things. I understand that I'm doing my own damn therapy and I'm not right for doing it. And so it could be kind of hard depending on what you done been through and the traumas and the catastrophe you done been through in your life and the downfalls and the pitfall. It depends on what you been through, because sometimes that toxic energy that's on you could be hard to break, but only you can break it. Only you can therapeutically revive yourself from out of the darkness and come into the light. Only you can do it. I used to have to stop myself from cussing a lot. Y'all remember them old videos? I used to talk a lot of junk. And guess what? It was taking away my money. You know how I know? Because somebody on my comments left a comment. They said, "Big bro, Trent, I did research, man." I'm like, "What you find?" They like, "Man, I just found out that YouTube don't like cussing, and then they gonna lessen down your views and stuff like that when they find out you cuss." And I'm like, "Really?" Like, "Yeah, man, it's right here. Look, read it." And I'm like, "Yeah, dang, that's why I wasn't getting no views." So I had to stop cussing because they wanted to be evergreen. They wanted to be Wrigley's. They wanted to be peppermint. They wanted to be Dentine Ice. Crystal, goodness gracious, look at that smile on his faces. And he not cursing nothing. And then when I stop cursing, then when you get rid of all the toxic energy, that's when all the money start just coming to you, baby. That's when the money start coming to you, yo. So fix yourself, man. Fix yourself. Nobody's a problem. You your own enemy. Nobody's responsible for what you're going through in your life. You your own enemy. Okay? I'm my own enemy. All right? But if you want to be successful, remember what I told you at the beginning of this video. Everything that came into existence, even YouTube, even this microphone, even this shirt, even your phone, even your TV, whatever you watching me on, even your earpods that you listening to, it was first a thought in somebody's imagination who had the faith to bring it into existence because they worked on it. It did never existed before nothing. It was void. It was blackness. And they had created it, and it became an item that you use today. So if you want money, you better change the way you feel about yourself, not us. We ain't responsible for it. You better change the way you feel about yourself, and you better start feeling good about yourself and being more happy about yourself, and start walking around here blaming the world and being mad at the government and being mad at the RRS and being mad at child support and being mad at your job. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It has not gained you any profit. Be mad at yourself and change yourself and feel good regardless of what your situation is right now. And I can guarantee you, bro, you will shift the whole environment, bro. You will shift the whole atmosphere, bro. I guarantee. Bro, your atmosphere will begin to shift so fast, all because you changed the way you feel about yourself. The angels will say, about time. Now he values himself. Let's change some things. Come on. Let's attract to him what he feels. Now she feel like she deserves some pearls. Let her meet the jewelry lady in the nail salon. Yeah, let's put them right beside each other. They can become best friends. Yeah, she could become friends with the lady that actually owns the jewelry store. Since she has proven that her feeling about herself is so happy and good, and she's not mad at the world or no men. All right? She's happy with herself. Let's put her next to the jewelry lady while they get their feet done. That's how God works. It's your big bro Trend, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to this video, man. And I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Again, y'all, if you want the money vortex and you want to try me, it's going to be at the very top of the comment section of this video after it renders. Again, y'all, sorry for part one. My camera went out. Okay, it's all right. It's technical difficulties. It's life. But I didn't get mad though. I didn't get upset. I didn't say, oh, everything's against me. I didn't say, oh, I give credit to the devil. It's the devil. It's the devil. It's your devil fault. I didn't say it's the Illuminati coming against me. No. I said, you know what? I'm happy that I can start this thing back over and record a part two for you. It's your big bro Trend, man. I'm out. Peace and blessings to y'all, man. Happy Valentine's Day.